King of Prayers, Prayer of Devachan.
Person who passed away is a Buddhist or not? No, right?
I don't think so. I will ask.
Who wanted to read? That person is
That person is a beginning Buddhist.
Yeah, I think so. It's okay. Hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amitabh is always good.
Yeah.
Amitabha is always good.
Kambo, just so
24
you
hours
know,
good.
to change the subject, but just so you know, your connection is not so good and you're breaking up a little bit, and it's like it's not maybe somebody else can describe it, but it's like there's it just doesn't it's like there's a static in
right?
or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's the Wi-Fi or your connection with the computer that's working, but definitely
it's Wi-Fi, so I have to reset Wi-Fi. What time is it?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I have to do reset Wi-Fi.
If you have a phone close by, maybe put it a little bit further so that we're not affected computer.
There you are. Look at that. Cleaned my glasses and everyone came into view.
That's good, Mary.
Somebody put dirt on them, Debbie. Lisa, you got the night sky now.
Yes, that's a picture of the full moon that I took at night. Tomorrow I'll have the probably put the full moon with the blue sky.
What kind of lens do you have on your camera?
It's just a zoom lens. It's a Kodak. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I don't even know.
It's amazing.
I've had it so long. Oh, it's right here in front of me. It's called a Kodak Pix Pro. And it's a digital camera.
Right?
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. Hopefully okay. I changed the set. Reset again.
Keep talking.
No?
Keep talking.
Yeah, let's see how it sounds. Keep talking for a minute.
The song is, I think it's all good. No, it's the internet okay right now.
Sounds better to me.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, sometimes just lost connections. No stone there. Generally okay. Yes. Okay, so everyone ready?
Ready, set, go.
What time is it? Time is ready to go, right?
Yep.
Okay. So can you pour out the prayer, Marilyn?
Which one do you want? I'm a bit confused because I have three. I have the dedication.
Last night I sent the.
You've sent me two. So the one from last night?
Last night we talked about the going to read practice. Yeah.
Okay, I'll get that one. Just a minute.
Okay.
You're on mute, Marilyn.
Whoa, what happened? This.
I don't know. That's the way you can. That's, so I guess we go down and then back up.
Well,
No, the letter is a change. It didn't stay the same.
No, I know. I had, how about if I,
The Tibetans are gone.
okay, let me,
You convert it to Word. You-
oh, that might be why. Okay, I have it in PDF. I
yeah,
converted. Okay. Sorry.
you were just testing our abilities, Marilyn.
No, converting it got me all mixed up. Okay. Just PD. Empowerment. Okay. Okay, there it is. I'll have to scroll down.
Okay, that's good. So that all mother sentient beings equally to space may have bliss, be free from suffering, and gain the state of Buddhahood. I shall practice the yoga of the four empowerment, so that all mother beings equally to space may have bliss, be freed from suffering, and gain the state of Buddhahood. I shall practice the yoga of the four empowerments. Majorang Kanka Nyambe Semje Nam De Den Dongara Rayen Sanje Je Kompang De Ser Wan Ye Nam Jorgong. I myself appear clearly as the Yidam deity. Four fingers from between my eyebrows is my Ru Guru, Vajradhara, on a lotus, signed moon, and brocket seeds. As Bangawan Shirheruka holding Vajra and bear, he is with mother Varahi holding to go and school.
One moment.
The father and mother stand with their legs all stretched and bent. They are adorned with jewel, rainbows, and bone ornaments, possessing 9 dance moves on Kala, Ratri, and Bharawa. They devour and adorned with the brilliance of light and radiance. Prostrating, offering, postering, offering, confessing, rejoicing, requesting, and supplicating. I shall dedicate that slight Mary I have gathered for the complete great enlightening of all beings. Can you make bigger the letter? Oh, yeah, that's better. The actual full screen actually, yeah.
It is full screen.
Okay, so then can you roll up?
This is where you were right here.
Oh, I see. Great. Great Guru Vajradhara, please bestow the empowerment upon me. Great Guru Vajradhara, please bestow the empowerment upon me. Then
Do you want to
go down.
go down? Okay.
From Namanakayas of Guru, Mother and Father, white light rays emanate and dissolve between my eyebrows. The obscuration of my body are purified, and the spring vast empowerment is received. My body becomes the embodiment of all Buddhas, the deity mandala of appearance and emptiness. From where the Guru, Father, and Mother meet in union, white light rays suffused with red light dissolve into my throat. The obscuration of my speech are purified, and the supreme sacred empowerment is received. My speech becomes the speech of all Buddhas, the nature of mantra of songs and emptiness. From endless heart notes of the Guru, Father, and Mother, blue light rays emanate and dissolve into my heart center. The obscuration of my mind are purified, and the supreme third empowerment is received. I realize the nature of the mind of all Buddhas, free from all bonds of arising, ceasing, and abiding. The Guru, Father, and Mother merge into light and rays that dissolve in my crown, cleansing, graspings of the three doors. The four empowerment is received within the body, speech, and mind, equanimity, wisdom of all Buddhas. I spontaneously realize West equal essence and abide in Mahamudra of uncontroverted wisdom. Okay, so now we leave it there. Prayer finish.
Are we going to do the dedication of merit at the end?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So could I ask a quick question, Kempo, before you start? Like, what does this prayer have to do with, and how does it tie in with the Vajrayana? And I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused.
The prayer is usually every morning people does. You can restore your broken samayas, empowerment, Vajrayana. So that's then you have already empowerment, so you can receive every day yourself empowerment. So that's the reason this practitioners chant every day, especially before the Yadam daily practice. That many practitioners chant this prayer. So not required to chant, but it's very good to do. You know, if someone has this prayer and they have empowerment, so this chant that receive again empowerment. Okay, that's your question.
Yeah, thank you. That's very helpful. Oh, go ahead.
Kampola, can I ask a question?
Yes.
I'm a little bit confused with the before we do the Bodhisattva vows, and you said we've broken the vows, we have to redo the vows in front of the teacher, a guru again. But then with this prayer, you say we can mend the vows again. I'm all confused now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm really confused now.
No need to
Yeah,
confuse. They're
Before
different prayers.
and the
So that's you're receiving the okay,
no,
Lorna. So listen first.
yeah,
When
before we're doing the
first you
Bodhisattva
have to
vows.
first you have to receive empowerment from the teacher. Then you're going to practice the Yadam deity, so you can receive every day the Yadam deity's empowerment yourself.
Mhm.
Okay, same like that. The Vajja the Bodhicitta vow too. So first you have to receive from the teacher, then you can receive yourself every day.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
did you learn us this prayer already?
Long as you have empowerment, you have a long that prayer.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, especially
So how-
I think Lorna you have.
Oh,
So
okay.
So
I
how do
think
we
you
get
have
the
most empowerment. You have most empowerment comparing to anyone here, I think.
no. I'm so confused with a few things.
And so do we have to be empowered to do this prayer?
Yeah, if you do, it's good, you know.
But do we have to be
So
empowered to do it first?
first, yes, you have empowerment, then you can do that prayer.
So how do we get the empowerment?
You never receive empowerment?
Not for this prayer, no.
No, this is empowerment. So long as you receive empowerment, like example Tara or Manjushri. So these prayers, like you can use for Tara, you can use Manjushri, any deities,
Oh, okay.
right? Yeah. So that's why, long as you receive Tara empowerment, so then morning you just this Chara Sambara is visualize Tara, and then you receive that chant prayer, receive yourself empowerment.
Oh, okay. So I'm
Yeah.
looking page 124. It says the four empowerments, you know, the base empowerment, the secret empowerment, and so forth. And then we say the disciple must receive the entire empowerment with all of its parts intact, which suggests that you have to be empowered to do this prayer. But
So that means like you have received, when you teachers give empowerment, not only first empowerment, so must have to have four of them you have to receive. So that means when you receive empowerment, you receive four of them.
okay, so any empowerment will have those four parts to it.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yeah. So I told you yesterday that not everyone chant, but as long as you have empowerment, you want to do something, receive your empowerment, you know, restoring the samaya broken. So you have to chant that, and you receiving again every day empowerment. Same is bodhicitta. So bodhicitta, long as you receive bodhicitta vow from the teacher, then you can receive every day yourself.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So then, actually, I have to question your take test. You are taking me tests, but I no time to take your test. Always the majority is winner, right?
Yeah.
So test is for Avura. What is the fourth empowerment?
Is it Mahamudra?
Okay.
No?
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Simple answer. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the empowerment means?
I think it's to see the true nature. I remember something like that, like
Okay. So
yeah, see
so
true
then
nature.
okay. Okay. Say you don't know. You say you don't know. Okay.
That's what I remember.
What means empowerment, Saint Keeper?
It's like a purification, and then like pouring. It's called pouring in. It's like when the lights come in the 3 places, or maybe 4 places for the 4 empowerments. So
Okay. So what is it the Sanskrit says? Sanskrit meaning?
It's like Abhi Keshta. I can't say it right, but it's like Abhi Keshta, something like that.
Abe Kekatsa.
Kekatsa.
So what means Abe? What means Kekatsa?
Well, one is cleaning and one is filling. I don't know.
Okay, so that's good. Yes, so that's cleaning into feeling. That's good information. Short, just cleaning for what?
Our obscuration
Where is obscuration?
in our mind.
In our mind?
Well, I mean, it's body, speech, and mind, but yeah.
Okay. So feeling for where?
The crown, or all 3 places.
3 places for what? Where's 3 places?
You know, body. So for the body, for the speech, for the mind.
So feeling the water?
Nectar, light.
Okay, so what is feeling means? Like, Lorna, do you know what means feeling? Fair up where?
Our mind wisdom? Feeling?
Mind wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay, so then Debe corner. Tell me empowerment meaning.
Meaning of empowerment. I don't even know where to start. The empowerment is how the practices are transmitted through the lineage from person to person. And so an empowerment, it does that. There's part that takes your impure body, speech, and mind and purifies it, empties it, and you fill up again. And you're also getting the transmission, so you get the technical aspect of what the chanting is. And
you know, hear very clearly, Debe.
What do you not like? How much did you hear? Because it's a lot of stuff.
Last part I didn't hear.
So
clearly.
there's a okay. So there's a transmission component that is the you are teaching. You are gaining the ability to practice a yidam, or like we do the bodhisattva. And so there's a purification aspect of it, you know, starting with the base empowerment and the other, you know, 3 empowerment. Maybe there's less, maybe there's more, but that is how the true meaning of Mahamudra and practice and Dharma is transmitted from a qualified and realized master to a student.
Okay.
So,
yeah. So then,
all right.
That's good. Okay, so some part is break your voice. It's not really hear everything, but I think it's you understand. Saint also, you did a good job. Empowerment, feeling, body, speech, mind. Purifying body, speech, mind, obscurations. So the empowerment means abhiketa, right? Abhiketa. Abhishika, it's abhishita. Sometimes abhiketa, sometimes abhiketa. So then we are cleansing and purify the disorders of body, speech, and mind. We are also activating the innately pure wisdom. This is the etymological meaning of empowerment. Okay, so now, what is the benefit when you receive empowerment, Rahul? Roar.
Without empowerment, there's
The
no
benefit for receiving empowerment is that if you don't have the empowerment, you cannot get cities. Yeah, that is the reason why we have to receive empowerments in order to get the cities. If not, we cannot progress.
So then we don't receive empowerment, then take the 3 eons, right?
Then take what?
3 eons.
3 eons.
Yeah.
3 eons.
I really don't know about that.
Okay. So why is the empowerment take very shortcut? Why the reason is Thomas? You don't have to stay in the 3 eons. Why is it like shortcut to become 1 lifetime or 3 lifetimes? Reason?
I'm not sure. Not sure.
Thomas?
Okay, Kempo. Not sure, Kempo.
So who knows? Someone give me answer.
Simple, because our impure body, speech, and mind is transformed to the Buddhas.
Yes, exactly. Yes. That's it. So long as you have impure perceptions, so cannot be become Buddha. That's why it take longer time. So you have to change impure perception. And of course, the impure body, speech, mind is transformed. Made to Buddha's body, speech, mind. Okay, so that's great. So now, any question do you have? No questions, yeah?
I'm surprised by the sadhana that we're studying. It seems like a piece of chakra samvara. I mean, could you tell a little bit about the history? Like, is it connected to the fact that chakra samvara practice is important to the Drikung lineage? Like,
Yeah, Chara Sambara Vajra Yogin is the usually the Kaju traditions Yadam deity. So that's the reason. That's Jigten Sungho also just main point is he put the Chara Sambara. You know, the main Yadam deity. So that's the reason.
Kempo, could I ask a question from back on the dedication of merit?
Yes.
Is it, how could we supplicate the guru to include our dedication of merit along with his stainless merit dedication?
Can you say again the last part? I didn't understand.
Is it okay to supplicate the guru to include our merit dedication, my merit dedication, along
to
with
the guru,
his
yeah?
state? Yeah.
So that's okay. That's good to do that. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Jekten Sungo mentioned about that in the Gonchek text. He says, Sanjay Lama Layang Hawag means Gurus, Bodhisattvas, everyone need dedication. So we can dedicate for them. Sometimes the Gurus, teachers, and also have obstacle on the path. So our dedication help for them to remove obstacles. That's the reason I have the dedication for them. Sometimes they also have a problem in the pardo. You know, you don't know, just dependent. Always dedication helps.
I was looking at it from the angle that we ask them to include our merit dedication along with their stainless merit dedication in order to preserve the value and or increase the value of our own merit dedication. Is that proper thinking?
So when you mean when we dedicate our merit with all this Buddha's merit is together, you mean dedicating?
Yeah, that way it could possibly amplify our own merit dedication.
Yeah, I think that's a good. Yes, I think that's the we did in the dedication section this book. So Jigten will talk about all these past Buddhas, present Buddha, future Buddha, Bodhisattvas, merits. We dedicate together our merit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so then we go into the teaching. Yeah, everyone okay? Ready? We are at Samaya section, page 124 is this text. So now we have to go back to this chapter contents a little bit. We have to know where we are. So this part 1 is the introduction section. Then part 2 is the main body of the teaching. So part 2 main body of teaching has many different sections. The first one is called the 4 dharmas. So 4 dharma also we have the finding the Lama. First one, second one, how to rely on the Lama. Third one is how to please the Lama. Fourth one is how to praise the Lama. So that is the part 2 has 4 dharmas. 4 dharma also not always the same. See, we talk about 4 dharma of Gampopas, it's different than this. So this 4 dharma means like the or is talking about the teacher. Then main body second section is the abandon and the force of the vessel. So meditation, actually 4 thoughts. 4 thoughts meditation is abandoning the force of a vessel. Then the main body of the teaching, third section is the 4 tenets. So first one is refuge, taking refuge from the Buddha Dharma Sangha. Then second is so third second is a Pakchi Moksha Vavo. Then third is Bodhisattva vows. So this is a third, fourth. Vajrayana is a third, fourth. Must be third, fourth. No, fourth. I think fourth, right? No, third, fourth. Must be third, fourth because it's a part of the 4 tenets. 4 tenets means like last one is 4 tenets is the Vajrayana. wow. So the fourth training is the fourth is Vajrayana. I see fourth is Vajrayana. So fourth is Vajrayana. Number 4 is Vajrayana. There must be like 3 and 4. So the reason is this is the first one is for Dharma. Second one is the abandonment, the force of vessel. Third one is the 4 trainings. So then 4 training has 4 different levels. So this is the last one, 4th one. Vajrayana is 4th one. So then this Vajrayana 4th one also has rapid empowerment, quality of a master, quality of a disciple, empowerment. So we finish this 1, 2, 3. So fourth today, the Samaya part. Samaya, once we have received the 4 empowerments, that we already talked 4 empowerment. Yesterday we talked that, and just also we chant the prayer. They also has this 4 empowerments. We must maintain the Samaya commitment. Then after we receive empowerment, what we have to do? We have to follow the Samaya commitment. So this Samaya is followed by actually different Yidam deities, has a slightly different. Some has more branches, some has a short, many different kind of ways like follow the Samaya. The main point, you know, when you receive empowerment from Gachi Rinpoche, he always share, he said, hold the bodhicitta. So that is you hold all the Buddha's Samaya. Then of course, like we talk about the branches, they have so many different kind. We cannot talk about everything here. Samambumde means not just tamsik samambumde. It's when we talk about the Vinayana, we have count numbers. So root is 4. Then also then go up to 13. Then go to the like, or is actually together is 253 something like vowels for Vinayana. We have count, but this Vajrayana Samaya is millions of Samayas. There's so many Samayas, but usually people think Vajrayana section is easy, holding the Samayas. So everyone thinks Vajrayana is receive empowerment. They think Vinayana is harder. You know, that's why not so many monks and the nuns Vinayas, everyone thinking it's harder. And Vajrayana is easy, everyone easy to receive empowerment. But actually, the Samaya vowel is this Vajrayana has more odd number than Vinayana. So that's all is actually, of course, like bring into subsumed week just into the bodhicittas, hold bodhicitta. So that's also, you know, you hold all this Samaya. That's great. But then go to more detailed level, has many different Samayas. So here is like just giving short information Samaya. This included practice, the development stage, deity yoga practice of awakening form. So Samaya, when we hold Samaya, is body's Samaya, speech samaya, mind samaya also. So what is the body's samaya means? This includes practice development stage, deity yoga practice of waking form. So what means a waking form? So all this form has visualized Buddha's form. And that's the reason when we practice Vajrayana or the sadhana, they talk about seeing all forms of Buddha's form. And impure body is transformed to the pure body, like Buddha's body. That's why here is a development stage, deity yoga practice. It's like visualize Buddha and the Yadam deity, and the seeing form is Buddha's form. That is the body's empowerment, samaya. So that is very hard to hold actually, because we have impure perceptions. Not easy to hold that samaya. See, it's like all form is Buddha's form, seeing pure. Then reciting Vajra recitation and practice with the subtle channel and emerge energies, along of waking speech. So then when we receive the Buddha's speech empowerment, so we have to chant the mantra. We have to chant the Buddha's mantra, recitations. Then when you chant that, and also like these wings, channels, these drops, or impure is arise the Buddhas, you know, inner this body is arise the Buddhas, the waking speech. The main point is like we already talked this Vajrayana teaching and the Vajrayana teaching. This wing and drops, channels, this is impure, is causes of samsara, but this all is transforming pure causes of the Buddha and the Bodhisattva, Bodhicitta. So that is the speech, waking the speech. And then the mind empowerment, samaya, is meditating in the inseparability of emptiness and the compassion, the nature of bodhicitta, the samadhi wisdom of a waking mind. So we have to meditate, then inseparability of emptiness and the compassion nature of bodhicitta. So we practice this method part and the wisdom part have to recognize inseparable. Method, wisdom is inseparable. So that's actually when you meditate Mahamudra, is this bring together. Method, wisdom is bring together, inseparability. So that is the mind empowerment samaya. Then you hold the samaya means actually maintaining your practice, maintaining what you receive, that maintaining, follow. Then the Tibetan word for samaya is a tamtsek. So Tibetan we say tamtsek song means follow the samaya. Samaya is a tamtsek. Tamtsek. What means a tam? It's a compound word joining two syllables. So same is the sanje. We say Buddha is called Tibetan say sanje. Joining two words together. Sang means purify, je means refining all the qualities. So there's also similar words, so tam and the tsek, compound words joining two syllables. The first syllable is a tam. Pronounce it like the English name tam, kind of tam, means sublime or secret, and refers to the Jinnu and the perfectly waking Buddha. It's this come from Buddha, so that's why it means sublime or secret words, and refer to the genuine and the perfectly waking Buddha. Tamba is Buddha actually. Tamba means like special, who has this waking qualities. It's Tibetan is called Tamba. So then Che is pronounced with the same long vowel sound as make, means word, and refer to following the words or teachings of Lord Buddha by abandoning non-virtue and accomplishing virtue. So then that's called Samaya. Samaya means Tamche. So it's come from Buddhas and Buddha's telling us, don't do this. If you do that, become your broken, your vowels. So that's what called the Tamche. Samaya means. The actual vowels we must uphold within sacred mantra are summarized in the root text. Then the actual vowels, this is coming, this vowels we must uphold. We have to follow this with the sacred mantra. When we practice Yadam deity or follow the Vajrayana or receive the empowerment, so you have to follow this Samaya. Are summarized in the root text as. Here is a very short information followed by the 5 Buddha Samaya, 5 Buddha Samaya. So Timon Zawa Yenla So Song Gang, the general root Samaya and branch Samaya. So the general root Samaya is just generally you hold this, you're holding all the Buddha's Samaya. They of course follow the specific Yidam deity I told you that have different samayas, many different kind of samayas. But long as you hold this samaya, then you hold this generally this or Yidam deity samaya. But then especially you hold the bodhicitta, so then you hold the just main essence of the samaya because Buddha essence is bodhicitta. So long as you hold the bodhicitta, you hold the samaya. And the rest should be upheld. So they have branches, samaya. So we have to follow this and we have to, should be uphold this samaya. The general samaya of the Tantra, so notice we follow the root text is follow the commentary, included the samaya, oaths corresponding to the 5 Buddha families. This general samaya is followed by corresponding with the 5 Buddhas. The samaya of a Buddha family is to practice virtue and work for the benefit of sentient beings, never forsake the 3 jivas. So very similar is bodhicitta vow. So samaya, not much difference, and just look to that one. And so it's so you have to practice the virtue. The practice virtue is like we no harming for others, much ever can help for others. So that is virtuous. And work for benefit of sentient beings. So then we benefiting other sentient beings. Never forsake the 3 jewels, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. That is the samaya of the Buddha family. I think Buddha family is the Buddha Verochana in the center Buddha family. So long as you hold this, actually, generally, all this yadam that is samaya is you uphold. So then you are okay already. Then go to more specifically. So there are also other 4 Buddhas. The samaya of the Vajra family is the East Buddha. So it's Buddha Vajrasattva, Buddha Ahobya, or sometimes we call. So it's never to be without the mudas of the bear and Vajra, and never to forsake your Lama. So then we always have this ritual object, especially this bear and Vajra holding, be with us. So never be without the mudra of the bear and Vajra, and never to forsake your Lama. Then also, when you receive the empowerment for Lama, so not forsake that teacher. So this bear and Vajra is representative also like Buddha's body, speech, mind. You can always think about your body is Buddha's body, your speech always the Buddha's speech, your mind is Buddha's mind. So then that's also actually you hold the me essence of the samaya. Even without you carry this auto level symbol, this bear and the Vajra. So that means actually you have to remind all the time your body, speech, mind is a Buddha. Then the samaya of Rina family is Sought Buddha, is to always practice the 4 types of jnanarasati. So we have to follow the 4 different kind of jnanarasati. I think we talked these 4 types of jnanarasati in the Bodhisattva level. No, I don't remember exactly all the for this jnanarasati. Also I get right ear and left through the left ear too. I don't think also you remember too. So anyone remember these 4 jnanarasati types, 4 types of jnanarasati? So first is a material object, right? Saving the life and protecting the life, giving the dharma, and another one there, I don't remember. So they have 4 types of jnanarasati. Okay, follow that. Then the main point is just not whatever you can have for others, giving like someone need. So that is the main point, right? Then the samaya of Pema family is to never forsake the dharma of the 3 vehicles, altar, inner, or the sacred. So this Pema family samaya never forsake the dharma of the 3 vehicles, means like Hinayana, Mahayana, and the Vajrayana teachings. Then the samaya of a karma family is to keep all your vows and to regularly practice and make offerings and give dharma to the 3 jewels and the dharma protectors. So karma family is North Buddha. That vow is we have to regularly practice the Yadam deity and make them also offerings and give dharma to the 3 jewels, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, means like offering, and the dharma protectors. So on top of this, there are 14 ways in which we could incur root downfalls. So the top that we have to follow by 14 root downfalls could include 14 ways in which we should incur root downfalls, as expressed in the Confucian of root downfalls for the Vajrayana. This 14 root downfalls is most important when you practice the Vajrayana teaching. So I think this also lists here 26. See the translation Vajrayana Samaya Confession. I see this not really put in here. So I'm going to share with you just short way reciting and that prayer. Marilyn, can you pour out that prayer? Today I send you the last one. That's a prayer also which sometimes we chant that prayer. So I can just share with you this 14 dawn fast. That's the root samaya of the Vajrayana. Root dawn fast for the Vajrayana. That's the reason that prayer is a very important prayer. So many practitioners also the chant often and often that prayer. Long time ago, I shared that teaching in Germany Center, this 14 dawn verse. Can you find? Okay. Root dawn for Vajrayana, Vekar a confession. So at the language of India, Vajrayana, Benzayana, Malapata, Tibetan. Okay, so no post-station to Manjushri. Can you so here I share seat order the 14 root dawn first. As they are taught in the Tantra teaching. So it's come from the Tantra teaching, this 14 dawn first. As they are taught in the Tantra, can you following up? Okay, so now the Vajrayana Dara said that accomplishments come from follow the teacher, so to disparage him or her. And that is the first one. You receive this empowerment from the teacher, and then we cannot. So, what is this? It's like, can you one more dawn? Go dawn means like the yeah. The
I'm sorry,
first
which one
root
do you
dawn
want me to
first.
go? We did the
First,
first root down ball.
First one is not finished, right?
Right, no.
Okay, or so that is as the first root dawn far.
This is the second. Here.
And or it is told to be the second. Can you go? It's like already. Go come. Okay, leave it there first. The first is is explained as the first root dawn far, and then this all branches of these the first are openly admitted and confessed. That part is usually we prayer didn't have this one has extra that prayers, but anyway to transgress the words of Sungatas. Second one is Buddha. It's talked to be the second downfall. Then third one is out of anger to speak ill of one. So Vajra siblings is the third. Then fourth one is, in the fourth, the victorious ones say, no, it's can you a little bit come down one sentence? Fourth one is to abandon, live, love for sentient beings. So it's the for the victorious ones say. Okay, so we do the move up one time and then leave. That's better. And first leave like that. Or branch of this, the fourth, openly admit and confess. I also lost what we're talking about. Okay, leave it there. So when we finish it, then you move up.
Okay.
The root of Dharma is bodhicitta. So that is the number 5. The root of Dharma is bodhicitta. To abandon, which is the 5th. Then to disparage the tenets. So can you up? Of one's own or others' traditions is the 6th. Chila moba tubayin is if one's own or others' traditions is the 6th.
Is to disparage the tenets of one's own traditions.
That's a chila moba tubayin. It's what is others' tradition is the 6th. What here says like no completely there, right?
Need to back up one line.
Yes.
Okay. To disparage the tenets.
Probably the Dharma.
Or one's own or others' traditions is the 6th. See, this is if you criticize other teachings, so the Dharma, this is the 6th. Then to disclose secret to the beings. Or breaches of this is the 7th, openly admit and confesses. Also, this is the 7th is if you not ready to share the Vajrayana teaching, so you giving Vajrayana teaching. So that's also the downfall too, the number 7. Then the number 8 is to abuse the what is the physic?
Psychophysical aggregates.
Psychophysical aggregates, which are by nature the 5 Buddha is the 8th. So our body is actually this 5 aggregates is 5 Buddhas. So we don't recognize that, and we like something doing better things our body. So that's also the 8th samaya.
Psycho is mind too, I think.
So this 5 aggregates it has mind. Vajabayang.
Is this where you want me?
So one more up.
Up there
Okay, that's it.
or this way?
Okay, leave it there. Or no need that one then. To have doubts about the natural purity, if all phenomena is the non, so that means like all this phenomena is emptiness, is pure. But then some people has over this phenomena is then not, they have dropped. Maybe not, like don't believe. So that is the non. To show only affection to the awakened, it is said to be the 10th. So then to show only affection to the, what is wicked means?
Evil, someone doing harm to others.
No, I say to show only affection to the wicked. Wicked is said to be the 10th. So, do you understand what that means?
To be only friendly with wicked people?
Yeah.
Right.
Hang out with bad people.
White House.
What did they say? You understanding opposite way. What do you say?
To only be friends with people that are bad people, like that are doing bad things to others.
Can you put down one more?
Sure.
Okay, no, read again.
To only show affection to the wicked is said to be the 10th. All breaches of this, the 10th, I openly admit and confess.
So, who understand that meaning?
It's a bit confusing because I thought we were supposed to have compassion for everyone. So maybe
I think this means if you're like drawn to wicked people and you want to hang out and do wicked things, that's where your affection or that's where your interest is, and not so much in the Dharma then. So it's like you're drawn to bad people and you want to do bad things. I think that's what it's saying.
Perfect.
Can you say again? So yours is correct. Can you say again?
I think it means that we're drawn to, if we're only drawn to bad people and doing bad things, like if we're only drawn to wanting to use drugs or to drink and hang out with people who drink a lot or do impure things, then I think that's what it's meaning, rather than being drawn and connecting or having affection for the Dharma. So it's having affection or interest in only bad things.
Yeah, this see, someone who does negativity, so you cannot love to them to they have cut through. Subdued, change them. So this is Vajrayana system, more is wrathful way to changing them. So you have cut through them, subdued them. And someone is harming for others, you have ability to subdue them, have to subdue. So you cannot show them, or they're doing, even there's people harming for others, doing better things. So you have ability to that person take down and subdue. You don't do, you say, oh yeah, okay, love, caring, nicely, then that's incorrect. Don't go to other way to understand, okay? No, it's go to the next one. Oh, that one, yeah.
Phenomena.
See, to conceptualize phenomena, which are unnameable and so on. It is the 11th. So that is really hard, Samaya. Do you understand what I mean?
No, I don't.
Really?
No.
We're not
No.
supposed to have concepts? Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Got a question right.
That's why I told Vajrayana and Samaya is no easy. To conceptualize the phenomena, actually, see this, this free from concept or these things, object, phenomena. So then you put labels, concept for object, right?
Right.
So that's incorrect. Which are unnameable and so on is the 11th. Because it's, you cannot put the names, the labels, is free from concept. So then you, this free from conceptual things, bring to the conceptual mind and put the labels, you follow the conceptual. That is the hardest one, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So
earlier we mentioned the natural purity of all phenomena, which was confusing to me. So, so I don't understand the natural purity of phenomena, much less conceptualizing it. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Can you say anything about that?
Okay, which number you say?
Now, earlier, before we got into this section, in the teaching, you were talking about the natural purity of all phenomena. Something we read.
Number 9.
So
Is that
number
what it
9,
was?
go up to number 9.
Yes.
Ranjit
Emptiness.
Yeah, I went too far. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
To have doubts about the natural purity of all phenomena.
Yep.
I don't understand what natural purity of phenomena is, much less to have doubts about it. What are we saying?
Emptiness?
So
yep.
Yeah, yes, natural purity is emptiness.
Wow.
So you have a dropped about emptiness. Then that is the ninth samaya.
Yep.
It's because the purity of phenomena, the phenomena we are living and experiencing right now are all pure once you become enlightened. It's not that you change the phenomena, they're all the same. They remain the same. The earth is the same, we are the same, but we are not in the relative truth. If we are in the absolute truth, then our phenomena are empty and they are non-conceptual and they don't have names.
Therefore, they're pure.
Yes.
Because,
yes.
Right.
Therefore, they're pure.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's a good explain.
And then the 10th would be like believing a tree is a tree instead of made up of different elements, right?
No, that's number 11.
Oh,
11.
okay.
Yeah, number 11 is no labels.
Oh.
So or you keep it's to conceptualize phenomena. To conceptualize phenomena which are unnameable and so on in the 11th. So that's Number 9 and 11 is very similar. Little bit different, just slightly kind of aspect, but its essence, main point is the same. And then of course the number another is like 5 aggregates is have to recognize pure. So that's always the same. This samaya is main point is like impure perception. So you have to strongly believe that, and you not trust like emptiness. You not trust like your body. 5 aggregates is 5 Buddhas. You have this. Actually, all this phenomena is emptiness, non-conceptual. You never accept that. You put in the labels and you think it's permanent. So you have a like kind of a view of how to say the nihilism, other way, nihilism, internalism, right? Internalism.
Yes.
Yeah, so you think it's internalism, follow that, then that's always like the broken of the samaya. So that's then of course it's a follow. I think also like individual, this have to need a commentary to like explain lots details. Then you can follow a little bit different ways. Like I think beginner level and more practitioner and the really high level practitioners is you can put the different 3 levels with samaya. So the beginner, our like ordinary person just need, when you receive the teaching, first you have to understand clearly the teaching, Vajrayana, because you receive empowerment, you receive Vajrayana teachings. So you have to understanding. So then that this your 5 aggregates is 5 Buddhas. So we already talked in the Pardo teaching, so that our 5 aggregates is 5 Buddha. So you have to believe that and you kind of like trust, then that is okay. But then little bit high level practitioner, you just more into your mind is recognize all the time your 5 aggregates is 5 Buddha. And then really high levels, like you always impure this 5 aggregates is transformed to the pure 5 Buddhas. So we can put this 3 different levels, each level. Each one is otherwise like the regular beings not possible to hold these samayas. So then Vajrayana teaching, no one can take into the Buddhahood. So Vajrayana teaching really can benefit other regular beings. It's always a too high level capacity and high realizers, right? So that's the reason this samayas, I think we can follow like 3 different levels, capacity. And then of course just hold the bodhicitta main point, and then other even you don't have really practice, but you just don't against. So then you hold the samaya. Something here is like you against, then it's going to broken the samaya. So no, to cause those beings who have faith. Hello, Marilyn. To grow this solution is the 12th. So who has the devotion to Dharma? And then you create like no devotions, something like you create through your body, speech, mind, whatever you say things, then become the person's lost the devotion. So that's also the transgression for Vajrayana vow. Not to really upon the samaya substances, as one should is the 13th. So then when we receive this Vajrayana teachings and empowerment, so have so many secret ritual object things, secret things, so you have to hold that. You don't hold, so you talk and share other people not ready to, learn, not ready to receive, so you're giving them, then that's also broken samaya. And that's also have many different levels. Auto symbolize you showing for others, someone not ready to see, not ready to hear. So example like Kapala, this skull cups, like say, oh, I wanted to eat here, the skull cups, you also use this one. And then you use that kind, and that not ready to you really use auto symbols things. And also then Vajrayanas, we already taught the purity of the symbolize we cannot show all these symbols for others, someone not ready there. And then also when you practice Vajrayana, so even you chant the mantras and practicing, some you have to keep secret, better not sharing like others. So then you easily become that practice is a benefit. So we talked already in the Vajrayana section, heart into dot heart, cord into dot cord, right? Ego into dot ego. So we have a strong selfish grasping, selfish self-grasping. So then also, so something you Vajrayana teaching, so hold yourself secret. That is also into dot selfish. So that's the reason. And when you practice Vajrayana, some inner level, this practice, so also you feel you have qualities, something you cannot share for others. If you're sharing and telling them others, you going to lost quality and you get many obstacles. So that's why practitioners don't share many things. Even they don't give you mala to other people to hold. So some malas, they always touch in the body and always kept there. And then of course some mantras, what they're doing, we don't know. So they're kept secret. The strong secret is the introdot selfish. That's also the different method. So then the 14th is, this is the last one, is the 14th. All branches of this, the 14th openly admits and confess. What is it?
You're past it.
Yeah,
there it is.
You misdisparage women who are by nature wisdom.
To disparage women who are by nature wisdom is the 14th. So Shraran Yipumi, the Mubars Vachijupa. So please come down one more. The just 14th is gone.
There?
Yeah, that leave there, yeah.
Okay.
Disparage women who are by nature wisdom, and in Mubarsiva is the 14th. So then the Vajrayana teaching, so female is symbolized the wisdom, and that's why we cannot disparage, right? Disparage women.
Mm-hmm.
So who doing that is also the 14th, the Dongfa 14th. So then all branches of this, the 14th are openly admitted and confessed. The mantra practitioner who avoid all these downfalls. Hello, Marilyn.
Where is it?
Where setting just okay. So no, it's lost.
There. Here.
Where certainly attain the accomplishments. Otherwise, should you fail to keep your commitments? Okay, so no, I think it's finished that. So that is the 14 downfalls. As it's mentioned about here in the root is here, but we didn't talk everything in this teaching.
Should I stop sharing? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, please stop the. Okay. So if you don't stop that, I get a disease. Moving out in the dawn. So now finish with the part. So the root text says, and the rest too. Okay, I see there's the 126. The downfalls of branches Samaya included 8 downfalls, such as engaging in concert practice without empowerment and so forth. So then there's another branches, but not the root ones. So I didn't put everything here. Branches, vowels, Samaya, such as engaging in concert practice without empowerment and so forth, means like without you don't understanding the tantra, so you cannot do that things like use the concert practice without empowerment and so forth. The root text says, and the rest to refer to any specific samaya commitments one may take that are particular to the empowerment. So then, for example, the Kalachara empowerment comes with 15 downfalls to be avoided, and so forth. So then Kalachara also have another like 15 downfalls also. So we don't put everything here. And here is actually main point. We already talked the 5 Buddha. So that is a general root, Samaya. If long as you follow that, then other Samaya is just holding together. Then of course, each I told you the Yidam deities and Tantra is so many different branches, and they have so many different kind of Samayas. The benefits of upholding our Samaya and the consequences of allowing them to deteriorate are outlined in the root text. So long as you hold Samaya, then Pendeking Yong, Denyang Nendortong, through keeping Samaya, all benefit and happiness ensue. So all the benefit, happiness has come. Because it's become Siddha, it's come to become Buddha. Through empowering Samaya, one will fall into the lower realms. If someone broken the Samaya, then falling to the lower realms. So someone who kept this or hears Samaya will enjoy happiness, and automatically it's become Buddha. If the Samaya are broken and not repaired through confession, so one will fall to the lower realms of samsara. The root takes lead. If we broken Samaya, we have to just confession to that. So what is a confession? Just we showed this 14 downfalls have to chant that prayer, and then you can receive the empowerment. So that's all is confessions and restoring our samaya brokens. So then also increasing the practice qualities. The term, the samaya is received when the four empowerments has been obtained from where we are. I say so then another root takes, so confession one were far into the lower range of samsara, and the root takes reads 대인 속인 송다 대시베. Therefore, by guarding your samaya with your life and knowing when samaya is received and when it is broken. So we have to recognize when we receive the samaya empowerment is when you receive it, then you have samaya. So then we also have to know when it is broken. So this broken is actually it's against, then it's broken. Other is a kind of just mistakes, not did correct something, did wrong, but not really broken samaya. So this Vajrayana samaya broken also have come many this how to say the circumstances together. So that's I think also coming here. Then thus a wise person knows to guide this own samaya commitments with the same care he fears for protecting his cherished life force. So who know the Vajrayana teaching, they care about the samaya same is alive. Who has a wisdom, they care about the samaya is same is life. Then the samaya is received when the four empowerment has been obtained from refuge on up. So when you receive samaya, it's like long as you receive empowerment, then you have received this samaya. The time a vow is broken is when one focuses with negative view on the Lama who embodies the three jivas. It's motivated by the negative emotions. So this have to come together. So it's hard to call this word. This like we already talked in the Vinayana part. Also have to factors, right? Four factors have to come together. So also have some factors have to come together in this section. The broken samaya. So motivated by the negative emotion, first factor, right? Then gather the force of causing harm, engage in negative emotion such as killing. So that negative emotion really wanted to kill the teacher. And one is aware of what one has done. So, and fears no remorse or regret, and rejoices in one's negative actions. So that's always similar. It's in the when we talk about in the Vinayana section. These all have factors have to come together. First, you have to recognize is that teacher and who giving this vows and teachings. So then second is your mind is like 100% so engaging negative action, like it's like intention is a negative emotion. So it's motivated by negative emotion. Then you created or something object, you know, try to preparing to humming things. Then you use something and take the life, the teacher. Then after you recognize you did that, and then you don't have any confess or regret. So that's here is like actually talking about the 7 factors have to come together. So, and one is aware of what one has done, and first no remorse or regret, and rejoice in one negative actions. When these 7 factors are present, it means one is a full-fledged samaya broken, and one's downfall are complete. So that is the broken samaya, the biggest one, highest level, broken samaya. And even you don't killing the teacher, but it's some kind of like have some factors have to come together. Whatever we talk about this 14 downfalls, there have to come some factors come together. So the most important the factor is like motivating by the negative emotions, really wanted to do. And then after you do that, no regret. So then it's become broken vows. So the way to repair samaya once it has been broken is as follows. Since all root downfalls are rooted in disparaging or undervaluing, right? Undervaluing the Lama.
Undervaluing.
Valuing, I say valuing.
Undervaluing.
Valuing the Lama, one should confess with the 4 powers complete, and specifically, one should beseech the Lama for forgiveness and receive the blessing of the Lama's forbearance, and retake the empowerment as specific in the text. So this broken vow is see did something humming for the teacher, so that's the reason have to receive from the teacher again. When you receive the again the vow, so have to first confess. Confess is like 4. We talk about watching. They have 4 powers complete, and this specifically. So then one should beseech the Lama for teacher, the forgiveness, and have to get permission from the teacher, and receive the blessing of the Lamas, then forbearance, and retake the empowerment as specific in the text. So have to retake again. Okay, so that is there's Vajrayana. So section is we have to receive empowerment, and then we have to know how to use that, hold that. Long as we receive the empowerment, hold that and maintain and practice. So then, if something wrong, we did broken vows. So we have to do confession and receive again, retake back again. Vajrayana vows and bodhicitta vows, you can receive every time, all the time. Like even you broken and you can receive again. So you can do the confessions. The Vinayana is the generally you can do, but it's a rule text. I mean the rule vow is hard to receive again. They have so many required, but it's this Bodhisattva and Vajrayana vow is even broken. Is you can receive again and again. many times, a million times, I think, countless times you can receive it. So the main point is like you take refuge, chant the bodhicitta, and then chant the Vajrasattva mantras. That's always restoring everything. So hold the actually all the vowels again. Sometimes they talk about the practice six times. Means day times 3, night times 3. So that is the refuge, bodhicitta, and this Vajrayana practice prayers. So many different kind of the prayers practice. They have like 6 times practice means. Then, so we have a refuge prayer and bodhicitta. So that's to hold actually whole Vinayana and bodhicitta precepts, vowels, and then Vajrayana. You also can chant this Vajrasattva mantra, also restoring, and or you can chant this 14 dawn first, or best is like you receive every day this for empowerment. And if you're doing this for empowerment, then actually there's a refuge, bodhicitta, and empowerment, and the dedication. So that has everything, holding everything in there. So this all different kind of prayers practice. Anyway, this everything is a confession. So different levels confession practice. So we finish teaching there Vajrayana section. So now we finish the there's the 4 tanning is finished. The 4 tanning is finished. Okay, so we leave it there today. Do you have any questions?
I have a question, Kempo.
Yes.
I don't quite understand number 13 on the 14 downfalls, because when we talked about corrupting the 4 root vows and the branch vows, 2 ways to corrupt those were failing to grant Dharma teachings and not answering Dharma questions. So if on 13 we're supposed to keep everything secret, aren't we then in a way corrupting the root vows and the branch vows if we don't do things like share mantras and prayers and all these other types of things?
No, that's a kept secret means like your own experience of doing things you have to secret, but actually someone asks you teaching things, like you can share many different teachings what they need to have, then you can help them.
So it's just stuff that's secret and personal to yourself.
That is no related to giving. The giving others also no need. Just the actually you sharing the your something is due to that become is create ego and obstacle arise.
Well, I gave
so
my book.
That is no teaching. That is like kind of like you doing something your own. Really, we don't have that level. You know, some practitioner really go into practice some secret level, then they hide something. They don't share that. That no need to. We hear also.
Well, my book, The Stages of Meditation, I gave that to somebody. My book, The Stages of
no
Meditation,
secret.
I gave it.
That's
not
no secret there.
Okay.
No.
Because she's studying, she's a beginner in the book.
Yeah. Not that one. Not that one is no giving the books and the object things like your own experience something not ready to share, don't have to share. So telling that things others.
Okay. Thank you, Kempo.
Yeah. You're welcome. Then you understanding 14 or no?
Me, 14?
Yeah.
I have to turn back to it. Hold on a second. Oh, yes, I understand that very clearly. No disparaging women who are by nature wisdom.
Yes. Okay, so then that's it.
Thank you.
Mm,
Kempo,
yes.
in today's teaching, that it says the time a vow is broken, there are several factors, right? You
Yes.
mentioned the motivation is most important. So, for example, sometimes when you find you did something that against the one of the 14 downfalls, but without intention, without any, intention or motivation. So you are not, you just like fall into it. So in that case, it is considered the vow is not broken. It's just the negative action is done. So confessing is necessary, right? But the not necessary to retake the empowerment. Is that right?
So if of course, like something have a strong motivation, did something wrong, then can be loss of Bodhisattva vow also, like this Vajrayana vows too. So Samaya broken. Samaya is actually vow, just vows, Vajrayana called Samaya. Then if long as you have a motivation strongly influenced by negative thoughts, then do something against, like what we say in this 14, list. It's broken Samaya. But if I think we don't have really intention and this motivation, that emotions wanted to destroy that, against that, but something wrong with doing. So that's, I think, it's a kind of branch of ours, broken, not root.
Okay, so that
but
8.
did a mistake.
Did
a mistake, but not really. Don't feel like root vow is broken. So anyway, when we recognize we're doing something wrong, incorrect, we have to confession. So chant Vajrasattva mantra.
Okay. So that is.
So that's the important, yes. And then if we do good way, it's like just take the empowerment, that one, we have the sadhana. We did a prayer, chant the beginning, the teaching. So use that.
Okay, so like when we recite that one time, then that's kind of you're taking the empowerment, as you said.
Yeah.
So we basically, if we not sure if we are break any vows, but we feel some bad things have been done, and without any, sometimes even with good intention, you do things wrong, right?
Yeah.
So that if we found that, then we just take the confession and recite the 100 syllable mantra, right?
Yeah.
Then after that we recite this sadhana you gave to us. That will retake the empowerment, so kind of restore the vow.
Yes.
So that is the procedure.
Restoring vow and receiving empowerment, get blessing again, and it's just also the practicing, very strong confession and practicing the Yadam deity.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a prayer is I told you the mostly practitioners use every morning. Yeah, before the practicing anything, something doing before they're doing these prayers, practicing, receiving this empowerment. So you get blessings yourself.
Oh wow! So
yeah,
that's
you get blessing your body, you get blessing your speech, you get blessing your mind is from this all the Buddhas, Yadam deities. So then purify body, speech, mind, obscurations.
Okay, so you can practice that without doing confession.
No, just no need to think about the confession. When you do that, also the just naturally confession is there.
Oh, okay. So we
Yeah,
can put in our daily practice.
yeah, yes,
Oh, great. That's good. That's very,
yeah.
very good. Yeah.
The daily practice is wonderful if someone can do that.
Okay.
So
How
then if you practice Chara Sambara, then it's wonderful. The Chara Sambara, everything is mentioned about clearly there. But you don't practice Chara Sambara, then you just which Yidam deity you practice. So that Yidam is visualized. And then you receive the empowerment from that Yidam deity.
but
Blessing
that
get from that Yidam deity.
that needs to the visualization, right? Otherwise you will not
Yeah, visualize, yes. Have to visualize.
Yeah, that's difficult part for me. not that easy.
Visualize is not easy. Just you cannot do really clearly and perfectly, but long as you have a devotion and then you have a statues, tankas in the front support of you, and then just visualize the statue, tanka or anything like then that is the from them is like forehead and the throat, heart, like something like on our home is coming to dissolve to your body, speech, mind. So that's also correct.
Okay, so that
It always has like individual levelly have a practice.
Okay, like
Yeah.
Padmasambhava and also have that is also can have the same way to purify.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, any Yidam deity is okay. Pema Sambhava, visualize, that's also possible. And you can visualize the single Pema Sambhava or the Pema Sambhava with Yam and the Yom, or single form body. Either is correct. Yeah. So this practice, like here in the teaching, is always talking about like 100% the highest level qualities. Of course, we cannot, regular ordinary people can have hold that kind of samaya percepts and the level of practice, but always have some levels there to you can find what our levels, what we can do. Long as you have a devotion, good intention, and then that's true helps everything perfect.
Is it okay to visualize the mantra? What's that? Mantra channel? Chara, right? Mantra, what they call the circling, the circling of the mantra.
Mantra. Mantra Gali.
Yeah, mantra garland. Yeah, mantra garland.
Yeah, that's it. So when you meditate, practice Yidam deity, then they have this. When you're ready to do that, then there comes that section. Also, just you chant Vajrasava mantra, you can do the mantra galing, visualize that too. It's possible. So not easy for regular people to mantra galing is, long as not to have like really stable mind.
Yeah. But compared to visualize the whole picture it's a little simpler to visualize the mantra garden. Right? It's syllabus. It's better.
Yeah. So there also has like some sometimes you can find that the YouTube says so many different kind of mantra. This garlands is like they create the emanate. What is it called? The something.
Yes,
they use the lights and it's so beautiful they create.
Yeah.
Animation.
Emanation.
Animation.
Emanation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you say YouTube?
Yes.
Because the other day you said not to follow, not to go on the YouTube.
But some you can find, some is like, just you have to know what is correct, what is wrong. Don't just get everything.
Okay.
That's why you have to receive teaching and understanding what is correct, what is incorrect. That's give you wisdom.
Thank you.
So not everything is rejected. You cannot accepting everything. So you have to recognize like wisdom mind and okay, this is correct, this is wrong. Yeah. So there's some created. I think it's YouTube. I don't know. There's a YouTube. Could it be us like this kind of like visualize some is that make really beautiful emanations or emanatings or something. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So no questions. Can you, Marilyn? So no prayer. The first prayer we have to do the dedication.
The first prayer, not the usual dedication. Is that correct?
Yes, the first one. Today we did one.
Okay. No, I have to find it now. I had so many things opened up. No. Let's try. There we are. I keep opening up a picture of Garchen Rinpoche. I don't know whether I'm getting a message. It's opening. There we go.
Not that one, Marilyn.
Not
this is the 14 dawn first, like
oh. So which one did you?
The first one we chant this for empowerment.
Not the Jigten Sumkan one.
Yes, that one is like this.
Oh.
First we did a prayer.
Oh, okay, this one.
So yeah, that one has opening prayers and main practice and the dedication, the three different levels. Okay. So we did the opening prayer, we did the main practice, we received this for empowerment.
Okay, my apologies.
So now we have to dedicate.
Oh, that's not.
Yes. Yeah, that's the one. By this virtue, may I and other wonders safely accomplish the glorious Guru. They may be sit or wandering saint ones, I think, without even one exception on that ground. Gewandiye dayen rowana Yorde parde lama drubjorne Rowa semjin je jamale ba Tamje deye salangu jorje. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Tonight, that's enough dedication.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was great. Thank you.
Thank you, Kempo.
Yes. Oh, thanks everyone.
Thank you so much,
Sorry about
everyone.
that. Tonight, this teaching that 14 dawn first hard to share.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Thank you,
I
Kempo.
hope you understand. Then see you tomorrow, everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Don't forget
Thank
that the
you.
next week,
I
Tuesday,
didn't get to see them.
Wednesday, still this teaching is not finished essence of Mahayana.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mahayana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. And
Bye.
Bye.